fun for yours. Awesome.
Great.
Guys. Well, so now you guys are in pre-production, yeah, for your new album. How's that going?
It's like it kind of officially starts next Monday, a week from like today basically, and we're just super excited.
Yeah. How's the feel of it? How are you guys?
What
direction are you going?
I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like we've been trying to sort through all of our music, and we've been writing since we left school. So it's been like 2 or 3 years worth of material that now we need to like figure out what we want our first album to be, because it will be like our first debut album, and we're whittling down from like 25 or 30 songs to record hopefully 15, and then have like 12 tracks on the album. So
Yeah, sure.
it's pretty overwhelming, but it's exciting.
Yeah, it's a good kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's actually like more difficult because rather than like I guess we tried to start pre-production already, but like rather than doing that, we can just keep writing.
Keep writing.
material.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really difficult.
It gets increasingly hard.
Yeah, because we keep adding more songs to the pot, and it's like, whoa, this is only gonna be heartbreaking when we have to cut some of these, or you know.
Then you release your box set or your special edition.
Exactly. Our first album will be a triple album,
It'll
so
be
look out
box
for
set
that.
That's awesome. So now, like I said, I remember, a couple years ago when you guys were like performing in Union Square and like just going everywhere doing grassroots guerrilla style stuff. What would you tell you guys 3 years ago? Like bands that were you guys 3 years ago that are
This is
trying to
such a
get
hard
signed that are
question.
trying to,
I have no idea.
I would say play a lot of weed golf.
Yeah, we really did. No, I mean we worked hard, but we also just didn't know what we were doing, so we did wind up having a lot of days in my basement playing like Wii golf.
Things like that.
I would tell myself to destroy any expectations I had in terms of like timeline of when things are gonna happen, and I still live by that now. Like I have no idea when anything is gonna happen, and I try not to make any plans.
I think a lot of people have huge misconceptions about how like music happens, like how buzz builds and how like a team gets built and how like you're introduced, and you just don't even think but everything is pretty much calculated, and it took us a long time to build up our team the right way, like our booking agent and our management and et cetera. But I would definitely tell us 3 years ago, keep writing the best songs you can and just which is what we did, play as many shows as you can and write as many good songs as you can, go into Union Square, like do that, because the more people that see you, it is true that people talk and their friends will listen, and everyone in the music industry knows each other, so if one person likes you, they're going to pass you off to all their friends, and then who knows what happens. So yeah. 3 years ago. We're pretty naive. We just didn't know what we were doing. We just kind of like, we just feel like we're doing it.
I definitely, when we first left college, I definitely expected it to start happening like within like 5 months.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, at the time we had been courted slightly by a label, and we thought that they were going to commit because that's what we had been told. So we were kind of like, oh, this is all happening.
Yeah.
And then when it didn't, we were like, all right, well, we'll just keep doing it.
So yeah, I mean, just keep going. Is basically.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of rough patches where it's miserable.
And there probably will be more.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, well, even from the tour, like we got off the tour and we were like, oh, it was so great. We had such a great like few weeks, whatever. And then you go back down to the basement and you're like, all right, well, because it's not at the point where we're like touring constantly yet.
Yeah.
But I think this year, hopefully. But you know, who knows?
I'm not gonna anticipate that anything nice will happen.
Right.
It's good for the songwriting to be in misery.
Are a lot of your songs like come from a place of misery?
Well, misery. Definitely dissatisfaction.
Misery might be strong. But
I definitely have never written like my best songs when I'm like really happy and like really great.
Yeah, I can't really write songs when I'm happy.
Maybe it's just like we need to learn how to do that, because like it is important to have all types of songs, but definitely most of the songs have come out of like frustration, anger.